for Minecraft. This time around, I'm going to be showcasing a really cool add-on that just got updated to 2.0. Let me just replace this book. The trains add-on, and every time when you here's a quick note about it. So it just got recently updated to its 2.0 update. Congratulations to Lifeboat. And this, whenever you add it to your world, you start with this book, which gives you the knowledge you need about it, along with its most recent update. To update 2.0, 4 new locomotives, tender car, new interiors, functional levers and switches, train bells and train whistles, self-driving trains, faster trains, functional speed limit signs, train station blocks, works on redstone rails, conductor's outfit and whistle, engineer's outfit, wooden train whistle. Wow, that's a lot. Oh, I gotta sleep in a bed real quick. Just letting you know, this is my first time playing with this add-on, So this is just gonna be a whole new experience for me. Well, off camera, I took the time to place some rails and craft one train engine. Let me just pull up the page to which one I crafted. Quarry steam locomotive. Oh, some of these look really cool. Electric locomotive. This is the train I crafted just before I started the stream. Diesel electric locomotive. And I also crafted a caboose for it. Where is it? Should be over around. No. Ah, here it is. A caboose. A red one to go with a nice redstone locomotive. Let me just grab some redstone real quick, because I think it's powered by redstone, because it says it's a diesel electric locomotive. The coolest thing about this book is that you don't want to lose it. It's really easy to craft, but I don't want to take too much time explaining that when I really want to showcase these really cool trains. There's Tim's Chickenator 6000, still in the works. He hasn't been on in a while. I don't know if he'll be on today. Took the time to place the craft and place these rails. Let's see this beautiful diesel electric locomotive. Oh, look at you. So beautiful. Looks like an EMD unit. Sweet. Let me just put a caboose behind you. Look at that. And the best part is you could go inside of these. I think you could have 2 people in this one. There's so much stuff you could craft. But what's interesting about this add-on... Oh, interactable stuff. Oh, whoa. What is that? Hold on. Best part is that when you break them, they just come back as the item instead of just breaking without it. But the most interesting thing about this add-on is the fact that, well, is that it's completely based off of an old Minecraft mod from Java edition called Traincraft. How do I know this? Because this locomotive is from that mod, the diesel electric locomotive. But it's slightly different though. It's a slightly different version of it, but I know they have this exact one in Traincraft, which is an old favorite of mine. I haven't played Java in years. I recognize the Traincraft add-on. Okay, how do I just... Oh, I just connected. Oh, that's cool. Just move forward and back. Okay. So if I look backwards, it's cool. Don't know what that does. Oh, it's the lights. Okay. What's this? Oh, it's the horn. That is amazing. Holy cow. That's the bell. Okay, so left trigger is just to interact with the horn and the bell. By hitting the lever, interacts with it. I'm gonna hit that block. No. Yeah, it's a little finicky with that. It takes some time to practice. There's also a decoupler, which I will craft real quick. Did not mean place you like that. There we go. I'm gonna go quickly craft a decoupler just in case. There are many other locomotives to this add-on, but I think the diesel electric takes the cake right there because it looks exactly like a different locomotive from a different mod or add-on, in other words, that's from Java. What I need to talk about. I need stick. Wait a minute, I already have some. Alright, iron spear. There we go, decoupler. Use this to decouple train cars. Anyways, now today we're going to be building the railroad I plan on building on this world. But there is another train add-on I want to showcase another day though. That just got a major update. Same just like this one. Go through the train station I built, which is pretty nice. Alright. Don't want anything getting into these. There are also many other train cars you can have too with this add-on. I would like to see how well this does with going around a curve. Just have it turn right about here. No, how about here? Yes. Just place these rails. Get those trees later. Okay, now let's see how this... Oops, did not mean to get my shovel. I meant to get this block of dirt to put at the end to stop it from derailing. Alright, let's see how you do. Best part is that these are 1 block wide. That's the speed limit. Look at this, you can just move around. Just move around again to move, or you can just do that. Self-driving, isn't that cool? Exactly like Traincraft. I mean, not exactly like in Traincraft when you're in the train, you would have like a HUD. I have no idea how to stop this when it's self-driving. But still, this is really nice. This is really, really nice. Best part, this only cost $6, surprisingly. A really small price tag for an amazing train add-on. And look at that, you have such a great view too. You see in front of the train, like there's some other train add-ons for Bedrock. I feel like this one goes at odds with this other one made by Podcrash. That is, I want to say, a lot higher quality, but a lot less stuff required. Which I also have. You know what, I want to get rid of this tree over here. It's in the way. All of these other trees. I need to get flint and steel real quick, so I do not have time to chop those confounded trees down. They're in the way. Now, a good reason why I'm having it turn from away from my base to the south or west, whatever direction that is. The reason being why is because I wanted to head to that really huge cave I found and have a mining train. You know, at least have some open hopper cars carrying minerals and stuff that I could load before headed back down into the depths of the mines. So let's see. I need to... What do I need to craft for this? Oh yeah, that's right. I was getting a flint and steel. I guess I'll craft one. But I need to process some more raw iron real quick because it's fairly easy to craft the trains with this one. Like, there's some other train add-ons that are pretty fun that I've seen people do. Like the one that Podcrash just recently updated. But that one takes a hefty amount of iron to craft a single locomotive in that one. I'm like, I want to have a train that's easy to craft, you know, not too complex. Okay, just grab that. I need, empty bucket. There's one in here too. Ate my last baked potato. Should probably go check on the farm. See if there are any more potatoes ready to harvest. Oh my gosh, there's so many weapon traders. I hope they update Weapons Evolve add-on with this lower spawn rate of these guys. Because there's so many of them. Alright. Because I thought, one thing about this train add-on, I thought, is I thought that you would have to power the locomotives. Or for this one, this diesel electric locomotive, I thought you would have to power with redstone because it says it is electric. Because in the the original Traincraft mod, you have to power the locomotives with certain fuels and stuff you can craft. For example, the electric train, which was my personal favorite from the original mod, can be powered by redstone. If you put a redstone block in it, it's just infinite fuel for days. Like I'm talking like 50 in-game Minecraft days, which is nuts, you know. But fortunately, these do not require any power, or so to speak. I think this one doesn't need power. I think the steam engines might require power, or maybe not. But just look how gorgeous this locomotive is. Like the detail they did. Along with like the inside of the cabin too. All on player scale. You also push these around too. I hear the sound of the anvil, that means the cars are connected. We can still push them around a little bit. That's cool. So you don't need a shunting engine. I think I figured out how to use the decoupler. How do you use this? Oh, maybe you sneak and... No. Well, I need to get that book out real quick. How do I use this decoupler? Okay, let's see. Decoupler. Attaches trains by hitting them with the decoupler tool. Okay. I'm literally hitting it. What? It's not decoupling it. Oh, it just worked. Okay, okay. There we go. Although in the original Traincraft mod, you have to have a coupler tool, or a couple tool. You have to have a couple and decoupler tool, which is incredibly easy to craft. Oh crud, there are monsters. Oh crud. I was not prepared for that. I was just... It's in the zombies in the caboose! Oh no! No! Well, it's surviving the day though. I better go back to sleep in a bed. Looks like the wheat's ready to harvest, along with some other things in the farm. That's good. That's good. I mean, vibrant visuals just makes everything look so pretty in Minecraft. Alright, here we go. Back up to the surface. Close the hatch. Alright, I think the monsters should be dead by now. Excuse me. Going back to where I was building that railroad. And I need more food. Okay, time to harvest the potatoes. Is that a zombie dead? Oh, yes it is. The zombie that was in the caboose is dead. That's cool. You can push the train around. But just look how amazing the interior in this looks. Like, it's amazing how you can interact with the whistle. That sounds amazing. That's cool. This works exactly like Traincraft, like the way the trains move. Look at this. This is so amazing. It just looks so beautiful. Speaking of which, I should probably make some more rails to try to continue building this towards that huge cave I found. And work on making a hopper car too, so I could store some coal or other resources. Actually, even better, a box car would be nicer. But I really like the open hopper cars, the way they look. Now, before I do anything else, I gotta harvest all the potatoes here. Oh, let me just get in here. Almost all the pumpkins are ready to harvest. All the potatoes are ready to harvest. Oh, almost. Just a few I'm waiting to grow. Carrots are ready to harvest. Okay, wait. Almost ready. I think everything I think the wheat is already ready to harvest. Oh wow, that's cool. I didn't know. Oh, interesting. All right, time to harvest the wheat. I guess I'll make some bread this time around. One thing you should always do around pumpkins that are almost grown is you place something behind them, at least behind the plant, that grows them, so that way it's forced to occupy the empty block, the empty space. There we go. Alright, continuing. I love the soundtrack for Minecraft. Plus, I also think it's time I give you guys an explanation why I haven't done Minecraft in so long. It's because I've been just really busy, you know, and I just need to come up with a plan personally. Because there are two different train add-ons I wanted to showcase. There's the one by Podcrash, and the current one I'm showcasing. That's by Lifeboat. Like, both are equally cool with their own pros and cons. Like, the pros and cons of the one by Podcrash is that there is so many things you could do. For example, you have like these custom rails you have to make that can be made of copper, diamond, emeralds, etc., which I think is absolutely cool. I need to make a new hoe. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't jump on farmland in the first place. Did I leave a hoe in here? No. It's been a long while since I last played, so I'm gonna craft some bread. Furnace is almost done processing the materials. Alright. Delicious, fresh, hot baked bread. Don't need a decoupler for now. Plus, I don't think I'll need a decoupler yet. Not until I expand my railroad empire to farther distances. Plus, I should really make this into a loop so I wouldn't be constantly hitting a block. You know? Okay, let's see. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to make a hoe so I can replace the farmland I accidentally destroyed. Oh man, I love Minecraft. And much later tonight, at least later tonight, I'll be streaming some Fortnite with the fam, you know, with my big sis Blood Painter, and hopefully my big brother Frago, and my dad. Probably not with my dad because he's busy helping me with my streams. Alright, let's see. I need to make it. Wait, did I leave a hoe in here? No, I did not. I need to craft one. I should craft a stone one. I feel like that'd be really cheap and wouldn't cost any iron. Iron is very precious in making trains. With the train add-on. There we go. I just need one hoe. I need multiple. Put the stone back in here. I love this add-on. It's amazing. Just reminds me of a very, very long time ago when I used to play Traincraft all the time. Oh man. It's a different time back then. It's way before I started even streaming. There. That should help. 1 second. Alright. Alrighty. Okay, replace the farmland I accidentally destroyed. Put this stuff back in my inventory. Alright, better check on how that iron's processing, because I want to make some more rails. So I can continue expanding my railway empire. There we go. Now I just turn it all into rails. Oh man, look at all that. 2 stacks of 64. Wow. Gonna get some serious distance with this. All right. To do, I better put back some stuff. For example, put the glass blocks in here. Put the refined iron, put the iron ingots in here. Oh, it's still going. I better process this stack of 5 raw iron real quick. It shouldn't take too long. I wish there was a sort inventory button so it isn't all a clutter, so it isn't a hot mess like it is most of the time. Man, all this farming reminds me, man, all this huge farm here reminds me so much of Stardew Valley. That's another fun game that I've been playing, that I barely started playing recently. Alright, time to expand this railroad empire. And I just forgot I need a flint and steel. Oh man. Why am I so forgetful of things today? Right. Right. Oops, I went a little too far. My bad. Alright, do I have a flint and steel here? Nope. Oh, yes, I have a slightly used one. There's my overpowered bow. Do not touch. I hope they update Weapons Evolve so you can repair the tools and weapons with the materials they are made of, or even better, with the upgrade stores that you normally use to make them, because I feel like that'd be great. Or even better, why not make a new item for Weapons Evolve called the Repair Store? You know? I feel like that would be super useful. Just back up this locomotive here. Oh, and I feel like that caboose is backwards. Maybe if I place it like this. Oh, yes, there we go. Now it's facing the right way. Yes, it very much is. Oh, that's cute. There's a mini train. A train. Oh my goodness, that's funny. There's a tiny train right there that I am pointing directly at. That is funny. That is really funny. And cute at the same time. Alright, time to couple this. Oh, it's facing backwards. I guess they only connect one way, or at least one direction. That's another thing that the Pod Crash Trains add-on does not have, is the fact that you have to manually rotate the cars to be facing a specific direction that they don't automatically rotate. Look how nice this is. Better go sleep in a bed real quick. It's gonna be really dark. There you are, Mr. Mittens. Or Mittens, as I like to call my favorite cat that's in the game. I do not have a pet cat in real life, but that's really cute. They have that in Minecraft. Alrighty. Time to continue building this railroad. I should probably grab some dirt blocks, or actually some other kind of block to use as a bridge, because I know there's a river between here and that really huge cave I found. So, let's see, what could I use? Ooh, I have an idea. I could use sandstone. I got a huge stockpile of it here. I just want inventory dump in this etc. chest. Gonna need torches. Don't need rotten flesh. Don't need this. Don't need a decoupler. Don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need this. I really thought you'd have to power the locomotives with something. Don't need that. No. No. Alright, I think that's everything I need. Time to head back to the old grind of building this beautiful railroad empire. Gotta have my iron mace out. Yeah. I have the train book over here out to look at some stuff. Hit to go faster and interact to go slower. Oh, that's how it works. Okay, interact to pull the bell and horn. Hit the lights on or off. Okay. Cars and locomotives are dyeable with any color. Ooh, just like train craft, you know? Okay. Look backwards and reverse the locomotive into train cars to connect them. Okay. Wow, some of those look really cool. They really do look cool. Okay, let's see. I'll craft a box car or two for storing stuff. Gas turbine, hand car, drill train, tender. Hopper car. Pairs well behind drill train. Okay, that's interesting. A chest car, 27 stacks. Same with the box car. I think I prefer to have a nice box car behind this train. Open coal car. Carries 27 stacks of items. Interact to open inventory. I would love to use this. That looks really cool. 2 mine carts. 3 blocks of coal. I hope it works the charcoal. Okay. Better clear up some space in my hotbar. Okay, time to move this train. Okay. Think I could do it without having to move joystick. Alright. Can't go backwards auto driving, that's interesting. No, it's not working! Stupid ring! No! It's about to burn down these conflabbed trees that are in the way of the railroad. Oh well. Okay. Time to place some more track, though. I wonder how it does with trains do a slope track, just going straight ahead. Move sheep. Okay, time to place some sandstone. This is gonna be a little tricky, though. Look at that. Whoa! Didn't know it goes that deep. Wow. Wonder how deep that water goes. Wow. I never knew how deep that really was. I thought it would just be like 2, 3, or 4 blocks deep water. Look how deep that is. It's deep. Whoa! I sense another adventure once I figure out how to get a working conduit. Should probably widen this bridge a little bit so I can walk around on it just in case I need to stop the trains running on it. There we go. I better start placing track in the center so I remember where it is. There's a big old tree in the way. Better start building a slope track. I wonder how the trains do with sloped track, you know? Now I continue widening this bridge. Okay, let's see how this good old diesel electric engine does. After I clear out some space on my hotbar. Alright, here we go. Whoa, it goes so fast. Wow. It's nice. Alright. Wait, hold on. Let me go backwards with this. How does it do on slope trek? I gotta see. How does it look? What? Oh man, I thought it was gonna be going diagonal, you know, on the way down. Man, rip. Now that's another con to this, is that there's not as much detail to the trains when they move around though. With this one. You know what, I'll just drive this one back. Where it's back to the station. It's really nice. I think Lifeboat did an amazing job of this one. I mean, you can't tell if the train's moving or not, if the wheels, if there's no animation for the moving wheels. I mean, it's really nice though. Really nice. Open coal car. I guess I'll have to make that later. I think I'll have to make a couple box cars. I think I will make. Let me think. I want to make two of these. Yeah, two box cars will be nice. Will be nice to have. Should probably get an axe so I could chop that tree down that's in the way. Man. Oh, it's finished processing the iron ingots. There we go. Alrighty. Iron sword. Where is there's a stone axe. Chop that big old tree down and continue building this amazing railroad. I love having vibrant visuals on. It just makes Minecraft look so much nicer. Day 135. Holy cow, I've been playing for 100 Minecraft days on this world. That's crazy. Choo, woo. The leaves will despawn slowly. Better get this one that's next to the tracks. You know, in real life, it is protocol, or at least procedure, for railroads to chop down any trees that are too close to the tracks. Let me tell you why. Because there's a major risk, like a really, really high risk, that said tree that is too close within the limits of the tracks could fall onto the tracks, or even worse, fall onto the locomotive, blowing it up or destroying it effectively. Hence why you don't see trees really close to train tracks. Because it is standard procedure within all railroads to chop down any trees that are too close within the limits of the tracks, you know? Like, I don't know exactly what the distance has to be to chop down any tree to for railroads and all that. But from what I do know, it is standard procedure that it is okay to chop down any trees without having to ask permission from any lumberjack guild or any place to ask if it's okay to chop down trees, because literally it's just standard procedure right there. Where you just have to chop down any tree that is too close to the tracks. In fact, I was thinking of streaming Railroads Online so I could better showcase that, you know. We'll have some really cool historically accurate locomotives too. Sometime, probably. Man, just talking about railroading just takes me back to more simpler times, you know? Back when my computer used to work. I mean, I don't have one anymore because I had to get rid of it because it was broken. But back then, I would love playing Minecraft on Java Edition. Because I love playing with mods, especially ones involving trains. Those are my personal favorite to use. Uh-oh, monsters are spawning. The moon is up. There go, skeleton down. Better go head back to base before it gets too dark. But hey, I'm making some major progress here, aren't I? Should probably place some torches over here by the tracks so monsters don't spawn by them. Die, spider! Eight-legged, Shelob, Junior, whatever. I really need to place some torches over here. Good thing I got plenty to use. But I'll have to do that in the daytime. Because I feel like it's far too dangerous doing it at night, because a creeper could spawn, effectively blowing up tracks, leaving craters and stuff all over the place. There you are, Mittens. Clear up my hotbar. Now I can use the flint and steel. Prepare to feel the wrath of train development. What the? There we go. Just take care of that, and this, and this. There. These trees are too close to the tracks. At least in real life, they are way too close. That they would just fall. If they were somehow to fall, they would effectively destroy the tracks, or potentially destroy trains, making them effectively late and not useful anymore. And potentially harming railroad personnel, like engineers and conductors. Go, that should take care of those. So I do not have the time to chop these down. Only time to burn them to ashes. Ashes to ashes. Right. Almost there. Need another roadblock again. Right. Guess I'm getting the wood. In a way I'm getting the wood to make the chests I'll use for the boxcars. Need 3 chest blocks to make a boxcar. Sandstone over here. Pretty sure we're somewhere close to this cave I found. Oh? Somewhere around it. I know it's really close to this second base I got over here. Ah, just ahead. Sweet. Ah, perfect. Oh, cute. There's a little fox sleeping. Get the spyglass. It's so cute. Look at that. That is so cute. Cute little fox. Righty. Black sheep. Interesting. Oh, it appears I am out of rails. Nice. Alright, looks like those trees are burning nicely. Of course, there's always blocks left hovering in the air. I do not know why the fire spread did not reach all the way to the top like that. I mean, it got all the leaves, but how come all the blocks didn't burn? You know what? I'll just get some of these. Right. Purple chicken! You know, when I see a chicken, it just reminds me of this super funny short that goes like this. There is a chicken at a power station on top of a couple transformers that are hooked up to some power lines. And the next thing you know, the chicken goes like, "Bark!" which is the sound of the chicken getting electrocuted by the transformers on the power station. And that's not the funniest part of the reel, though. The funniest part is at the end, it goes like, fatality. Love that chicken from Popeyes. it's so funny because it makes you think that the chicken got roasted and turned into Popeye's chicken. Oh my gosh, it's just so funny to think about. Oh man, it's so much fun. I think I have enough dirt blocks to get that one up there. Alright. But hey, my railroad empire is just starting. It's not just really fun locomotives. You have a wide variety of different cars and rolling stock to pull the said locomotives. For example, I think I want three, for start, just have two box cars behind that diesel electric locomotive I placed down with caboose. But much later down the line, I want a couple more cars, for carrying a bunch of other stuff. Like, I want there to be a tanker car for lava or water, just for fun. And maybe a couple other cars of other varieties, like the kind that carry small animals. So I know you can have a double-decker animal cart that's just for small animals like chickens, cats, foxes, etc. That is a tall tree. Better get this one. And I bet you're wondering, how does a guy who plays a lot of Minecraft know a lot about railroad regulations? Well, that's because a really good friend of mine actually used to work in a railroad, as an engineer, as someone who drive the locomotives, which is pretty nice. In fact, he gave me a calendar a very long time ago that is really cool. That has, at least that's for the railroad company he worked for. It's really nice. Really great gift. And that is how I know so much about railroad regulations and stuff. Where is that one block of wood? There we go. It appears I need to craft a new axe. This route is almost ready to test out. Route out. Oh my gosh, that rhymes. I never knew that. Ready. Removed some of the trees that were too close. Alright, time to test this out. Oh wait, I almost forgot. You always want to place a block at the end of any unfinished track with any train add-on. Mainly because if you don't do that or have something stopping the train before it reaches the end of the rails, it's gonna run off the track. Oh, that's wool. How did I get wool? Oh wait, there was a sheep that got caught in the fire that I set to some of the trees. That's funny. Kind of wish this was like a frozen ice world, or at least just a cool tundra kind of environment. Cause I love those kind of environments because it makes you think of all the coziness and comforts of winter, just being with the family, having fun. That's what I love about winter. Alright, time to test drive this almost finished route. Whoa! It's so fast! Holy cow, look at that! Whee! Oh, stop, 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 stop! Oh my gosh, that was so close to disaster right there. Better go in reverse. You know, maybe I should craft a different locomotive. Maybe one of those two-seater ones that can go forward or back. One of the double-cabbed ones. But just look at this. This is just so nice. I wish you could auto drive backwards. That would be pretty nice. Park you over here. Okay, I usually craft two box cars, I think. Although I kind of wish you could paint the box cars and make it look like there's graffiti sprayed on them. Because one thing I definitely know about railroads and watching trains pass by, is the fact that a lot of cargo trains are usually box cars, and just trains that are left in a rail yard unguarded are just a really huge target for any spray painting punks, who'd like to spray graffiti all over it. I'll admit some of the art can look really cool, you know, which reminds me so much of Subway Surfers. Oh man, that's such a fun game. Okay, time to make all the chests. Time to make a couple of chests. There we go. Didn't need 24, but I'll probably want to make a couple box cars. I want to start with 2. Okay. Need 9 iron. I can only make a single minecart. Okay, it's time to process some more raw iron. Good thing I had the extra lava bucket made. Good thing I have an extra bucket of lava. So that way I can make some more iron. I'm so parched. Good thing I have a whole case of water bottles within arm's reach. I'm gonna grab one real quick. That's good water. Okay. While I wait for that to be processed, I'll make a box car. Need some more iron. 8. Another. Alright. Ooh, we have a box car. Here we go. 1 out of 2 that I plan on to make for another car. For this whole train. I want to make some red dye and have this be like a nice red train. Good thing I have this. Wait a minute, where the. Oh, I actually put the decoupler somewhere else. Alrighty, let's see what you look like. Oh, nice. Nice. Look at that. Make some red dye real quick. Hold on, since I already know how to craft that, I have it set to open coal car. I want to make at least like a couple of these, because those look really cool to have. Ah, man. Man, this train add-on has so much potential. Plus, I wonder when its next update will be. Because I'd love to know when that will be. It takes 5 to make a minecart. Okay, I need something to turn into red. Aha! Poppy! There we go. 2 of them. Make some red dye. Alright. And I have enough for another box car. Wait a minute. Oh wait, I forgot. I need to make another minecart. I think you're supposed to just apply the dye when you place it. Well, let's go test that. Alright. Oh, that looks so nice! Oh, man. Well, let me place another. Add dye to you. Oh, man, now it matches. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. I think you're supposed to crouch. Oh, you should interact with standing. Nice. Nice. Alright, let's try this. Okay. Okay, look at that. Little train moves. That's cool. Chugga 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 chugga. Choo choo. Look at that. Now this looks like a proper cargo train, at least a small one. Let's go backwards. Look at that. That looks so nice. Look at that. Wait, wait, wait. Do the wheels move? They do! Oh, man. That is so cool. That's amaze buckets right there. It was really cool. Wow. There's a lantern on the caboose. Wait, does it still move when you... It does, but not as much. Interesting. What? That is so amazing right there. Now I can store stuff in these box cars. 27 slots. Nice. Not bad. Not bad. Same amount as one's inventory. So, in theory, you have 3 players worth of you have 2 players worth of inventory with these box cars. That's really nice. That's cool. You can walk through this. Minecraft scale. At least I feel like this is more like mini scale, though. But I love how the interior is, though. Plus, I like how your like your legs of the character don't stick out as much. You know, when you're sitting down in this. That is absolutely amazing. I want to put I want to put 2 open coal cars in there in the mix. Okay. Although I thought the box cars would be slightly shorter, though, to match the scale of that locomotive. Wait a minute, I should craft another locomotive. I got so much iron here. Okay. Oh, I made a bucket. No, wait, that's the bucket that was in there. Okay. Apparently I need a lot more iron for this. Let me think for a second. I should probably make some more rails, to be honest. In fact, I think I want to fix the tracks. and the bridge. I feel like they should be at one height, you know, and no other height. Like it's kind of weird the way the trains go up and down, like sloped track. Because I hope they fix that in their next update for this amazing train add-on, you know. Probably fix the height of these. Place some more sandstone. I got so much of this stuff. Wild dog. Ooh, I could just tame him. Come here, little wolf. Come here. Come here. Who's a good boy? Yes, you are. I think I'll have you follow me for a while. I have two dogs. Sit you down over here to be my guard dog, to protect this railroad for a minute while I go fix the track. I better go sleep in a bed real quick before it's too late. Before monsters start spawning. Die! Drown! Die! Come here, little guy. Come on. Sit you down there. Alright, time to sleep in the bed. And drink some more water. I am tremendously thirsty. Let's get water. Another wandering trader. What do you have to trade? 3 emeralds for 3 podzol? What is podzol? It's just brown dirt. I mean, it's just muddy. No, not muddy dirt. I guess it's some type of dirt or grass. I have no clue what podzol is. But all I know is that the giant spruce trees, or in real life they're called pine trees, would leave behind. Alright, that looks a lot better now for the route I'm planning to build. Right. Now I gotta make some more rails and some more tools to use. Alright, time to make some more rails. Here. There we go. And let's see, do I have any extra shovels? Copper ones? Nope. Let's see, take some copper bars, some sticks. I'm gonna make a couple of shovels. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that should be enough. Alright, I'm just going to inventory dump in this chest real quick. Don't need much of this stuff. Well, I am going to need the copper torches, though. It appears it's getting late. I better sleep in a bed. Real quick. What? Okay. Let me sleep in bed. I guess I got some time. Alright. Better put the chests I'm not going to place or use in there. These sticks. Dirt blocks. Okay. Shovels in order. There. Just gonna inventory down stuff I was using in here. Or just temporarily store stuff in there. Till I can... Well, till I need to use it. Alright. There we go. Now it's time to sleep in a bed. Right. Back to landscaping and building that railroad. My railroad empire is just begun. There we go. Back over here. Alright, time to dig out this dirt that's in the way. Starting with the center, where the tracks are going to be. Better see how much longer till I reach that ravine where the cave is. Oh, it's here. Perfect. Better start building a bridge for this, because I want to go across. Good thing I have my shield with me, otherwise I'd be scared of my boots right now. There we go. That looks a whole lot nicer. There we go. Now to start placing track. And continue digging. Guess there will be a tunnel here. Have it start here. 5, there we go. There we go, that looks so much nicer. Alright, time to test out this new trek I just placed. Headed all the way back to base. Alright, here we go. We're gonna eat some bread before we try this route. That's almost finished at the first station. Alright, full steam ramming speed. Whoa, we're going so fast with only 3 cars. This is crazy. Look how fast we're going. Whee! Whoa, stop, stop. Oh my gosh. That was so close. We were about to hit a wall right there. Oh my goodness, that was so close. Alright, time to go in reverse. Forgot to get that tree. I'll get it later with some flint and steel. Wish you could auto drive backwards with this locomotive. I guess I'll have to craft that other one that can go back, auto drive backwards. It's really nice doing this. See, look how smooth that is when they turn like that. That's really cool. Alright, park him here. It's cool. Hold on, let's see. What does it take to make that other locomotive that can auto drive backwards? No, no, not the Metro. This one, yes. Electric locomotive. Steam locomotive. It's cool. It shows which ones are new. That's cool. I'd love to build this steam locomotive sometime. Electric locomotive. Ooh. I really want to build that. I guess I'll build it. Easily make some red dye for it. But for now, let's stick to this diesel electric locomotive. I love how cool this one is. I love the cars too. One thing I should work on over there is I should work on like a little drop off or just a small mini outpost by that second base over there in that huge tower. Like have a little outpost or just drop off route area, just a mini station where that just gives you an extra entrance down into the huge caves down there. Perfect. Got 8 of those. Didn't I put excess iron in here? No, I did not. Any more raw iron in here? It appears there is not. Can I turn redstone into red dye? We shall find out. No, I cannot. Can metal train whistle. Oh yeah, there's train whistles with this add-on. That essentially, if you accidentally have unwanted entities or just creatures or animals inside the train, and you didn't want to have to destroy the car and make the dye for the car all over again. Well, the solution to that, my friend, would be simply to make a train whistle, which just simply ejects all entities like animals and living things and such. They're stuck in there. I guess I'll have to go back into the depths to get some more iron to build more train related stuff, you know? Inventory dump in here for a minute. Loads of dirt there. Okay, one thing I should work on before I end stream is placing some torches and work on that my mini cave entrance by the tracks, so I can easily just go down into the depths. but to just quick and easy access. Just going back down to that huge cave to mine for resources, and then quickly go back up to head back to the train to quickly head back to base. You know, I think that's a solid plan right there. Oh, my favorite soundtrack is playing. Well, at least one of my favorites. I'm going to turn my mic off so you can just listen to the beautiful music while I work on this. Alright, let's do this. Time to head back there. Alright. Alrighty, here we go. Did not mean to use that. Alright. Ramming speed, here we go. Woohoo! This is so fast. Whoa! Stop, stop, stop. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I thought I was about to hit the wall again. At least I didn't hit it the first time or second time. Looks like I have to dig this out a little bit more. Oh, this pig. I thought it was something else. Righty. Dig this out some more. Oh, just look how deep that goes, you know? A huge ravine. Wow. I feel like I should have the station, at least the tunnel. I want it to be on this side, where I just dig down into the cave, you know? Just have it be a nice staircase. Speaking of which, I should probably start placing torches since it's now daytime. There. On the sides of the walls. There. Even. Looks like this pickaxe is about to break, so when it breaks, I will stop digging this tunnel. At least digging out the stone for it. Ooh, coal! That's useful. Okay, time to dig out the dirt for the ceiling. Place the tracks. Place a dirt block at the end of this so it doesn't crash into the coal. Actually, hold on, maybe go back 2 blocks for this. Okay. I think it's time to start digging this tunnel that goes down into the depths. Okay. Do it from here. I think I'm gonna have to go back and get a pickaxe. A couple more, 2 more copper pickaxes should do. You know what? Temporarily put you on the other side of the train. That should do. Now to put the resources for that back. All right. Time to head back there. I bet the boxcars might have accidentally gotten disconnected on the way back. That's kind of funny. All right. We just back up into the. Wait, we're going so fast. Whoa, the boxcars. Wow. Just push this caboose into them. That's odd. The caboose will not connect to the boxcars. Let me back this up. There we go. Now it's working. Back this train up a little bit. There we go. Alright. Now time to dig this. After I get that very precious coal over there. There we go. Precious materials there. Probably place a torch over here. There. Continue digging this out a little bit better. Alright. I'm gonna fill in this over here. Excuse me. Should do it the other side. Yes. Do not want monsters spawning near the tunnels. Okay, let's do it from this side. Don't know how deep I need to dig this staircase. Oh, I wish I brought my spyglass. That would have come in handy. Too late. Alright, time to continue digging this. Gotta get torches out for this. Hold on. Maybe do it better like this. There we go. that's a sheer drop. Oh my goodness. I cannot dig that tunnel. I think I might have to go a few blocks deeper this time. So I'm going to have to block this off with some dirt. Let's go another 5 blocks deeper with this, shall we? Here, I think over here she'll... Let's do it right here. Let's make it too wide. Uh-oh, I think monsters are spawning. I better head back quickly before they start surrounding me. The dirt block back in my hopper. I'm going to quickly break the locomotive, then place it back on the ground behind the train. Ah, great, the boxcars. I'll have to... I need to break the caboose. I need to get the boxcars. No! No! Ha! Take that, brain eater. Whee! Alright, made it back successfully. Whoa! Gotta quickly sleep in a bed. Okay, maybe I should bring a bed with me, so I wouldn't have to go all the way back here. I mean, it's kind of fun using the train, though. Alright. That was a close one. Yeah. Alright, time to head back to the mine. And continue digging that tunnel that goes back down there. Alright. Just need to do some things. Turn it around. I really need to make a loop to this railroad. Or just maybe have a different locomotive that can auto drive backwards. There we go. Okay, here we go. Ramming speed. Whee! This is so cool. Whoa, stop the train. There's not enough space to have it in the tunnel yet, all the way. Oh, okay, time to continue digging this. Take some trial and error. Right. Start placing some more torches here. Raise the ceiling. There we go. Ooh, iron! Nice! This is definitely worth the effort. place another torch. Wonder how far deeper till I reach the where I placed a bunch of torches in that cave. More cave noises. Means I'm getting closer. Ooh, copper. Nice. This is so nice. Really useful. Good thing I brought 3 other pickaxes to use. I calculated I needed that. I made it! Success! Haha! Alright, I feel like I should make some copper doors back at base for this. Raise the ceiling. There we go. Okay, that part's done. I just need to get some copper doors back from base real quick. Actually make some, so that way monsters and stuff wouldn't get in. Hold on. Break the caboose too. Okay. Ramming speed. Yee-haw! We're going so fast! Look at that! And stop. Just need to turn this around. There we go. Move this forward just a bit. Put the caboose back on. I wonder if you could have 2 locomotives connected at once, you know? Alrighty. Time to get some copper doors. And get a bed. There we go. It's all the copper door. I just need 4 copper doors. 1, 2. That's all I need. Wait a minute, what do I need to make that electric locomotive? Oh, nice. Alrighty. All aboard. Here we go, full speed ahead. Yeehaw! Ready on the brakes. we go. Let me move you backwards a bit. There we go. A little bit more. There we go. Much better. Alright, just give this a little remodel. I want to make it look nicer. More natural. There, much better. Much better. Time to dig out the doors. Over here. Alright. There, now that's the, oh wow, I gotta head back to base quickly before monsters start spawning. Wonder how quickly I could get back along reverse on the train. Not as fast, but pretty fun. Head straight to bed. Now that I got that sorted out, it's perfect. I should probably try to save iron to try craft the other locomotive, the electric one, because I feel like I need one that can go forward and backward. I mean, it did say you can hold two-player side, but you can get on the other side of that electric one, like in the seat that's behind the front, you know, the back seat, and to go in reverse instead of forward. I think that would be really useful. I should have crafted that one. Alrighty. Time to head back to the depths. My inventory is not exactly clear, but clear enough. I mean, I want to continue building that tunnel, so let's go ahead. Alright, here we go. Getting ready to stop right about now. Almost ran into a wall. Alright, there we go. Let's go. I found some more coal. Nice. This is really nice. It's a big old vein of coal. Nice. It's huge. To place a torch over here. How much coal was that? 48. Wait, that might have been from all the other coal I mined before. Alright, here we go. Digging the tunnel some more. Alright, there we go. Built some more tracks. Alright, there we go. Alright, time to head back into the depths real quick and go mining for some more iron. After I deposit some of it in one of these, at least some of my valuable stuff, in one of these box cars. Let's go with this one. Fill it with cobblestone. This is really neat, you know, and really useful. Deposit valuables in there. There we go. Alright, now my inventory is a lot more clear. Alright, back into the mines from here. Yeehaw! Make sure those doors are closed. I just need some iron real quick. Skeleton trying to shoot at me. Miss me. Copper, I need iron. I need iron. There's gotta be some down here. Ah, in the ceiling. But first, I need to place some more torches in these really dark areas that I missed last time. Die, eight-legged fiend! There we go, got him. There we go. Alright, I just need to mine the iron in the ceiling. And quickly head back to base. Never mind, I'm gonna need more than that. Oh, perfect. More here. Oh, great. There's water in that. There's iron up there. A lot of iron. Sweet. Alright, I think that's all the iron up there. I need to skedaddle out of here before something happens. Alright. Oops, did not mean to activate the Spear's ability. That's alright. Alright, eat some more bread. Ah, it's so annoying when you accidentally do that. Alrighty, time to load the iron into this car. There we go. Other stuff. Alright. Time to place the diesel train back on the track. As soon as I get rid of the caboose, for some reason, not all the cars turn around immediately when they connect to another car. Alright, time to put this to the test. Alright. Ramming speed! Yeehaw! Look how fast we're going! Yeehaw! And better stop it over here. And just manually move it slowly. Oops. Manually pull up to the station real quick. Okay. Just rearrange it real quick. Alright. Is this the car that I loaded up? Yes, it is. Look how useful that is. That's going to be useful for so many mining expeditions to that cave. One thing I want to do before I end stream is build, and test out that electric locomotive that was just added in this brand new update for the trains add-on, the 2.0, to be more specific. Alright, time to smelt it. Alright. No, no. Alright, we're gonna have to get another bucket of lava. Shouldn't be too hard because I love this lava farm. It's a really good source of fuel for furnaces. What am I going to do with all that charcoal, you probably be asking? Well, I'm going to use it for torches and copper torches and lanterns more specifically, because I feel like that's an excellent use for copper right there. Alrighty. Just need enough iron to make it. I just need a few more pieces of iron. Should probably grab those glass blocks I put in here. And the redstone I accidentally left in here. I'll sort this all later. Go down here. Metro Electric. I just need one more iron bar. Okay. Sweet. Electric logging and pasture. I want to make it electric. There we go. Let's see how she looks after I see if I can find something I could turn to red dye. No. First I better sleep in a bed real quick before I place her down. Alright. Drink some water real quick. What? Oh, that's good water. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to quickly see if there's poppies or roses to be found somewhere. I really need red dye because I want this to be a nice red train. Sugarcane almost ready to harvest. Uh-oh, some of it's missing. And duly noted right there. Ah, there's one right here. Alrighty. Make some red dye. There we go. Now let's see how much better this electric locomotive looks. Alright, place you down. Oh, wow, that looks a lot cleaner. Ooh, red, white, and blue! America! Alright. this one? Okay. Just get in the front. Okay, that's the bell. How fast does this go? Okay, it goes. Feel like it goes a lot fast. Can't see exactly in front of me. I mean, I can. Whoa, a little too fast. Okay, test successful. I don't want to break it though. I feel like there should be an item that could turn this train around. I wish you could just hop in the back, you know, if I crouch. No. Wait, you get enterable crouch? That's cool. Okay. That's cool, though. That's pretty cool. That is very, very cool. The horn is exactly the same, but it sounds different with the steam train. It kind of matches this, though. Oh, that reminds me of another question from earlier. Can you have two locomotives hooked up to connected together at the same time, like have one in each end? That would be pretty nice. Because I wanted to test that right before I end stream here. Oh man, this is such a gorgeous locomotive. All right, let's see. Can you, once and for all, can you have two connected at once? I mean, I think you can. Okay. No, you cannot. They just pass through each other. Good to know. Will this stay the same color if I place it back? No, it does not. Okay. But that was so cool with the gray being red. Red, white, and blue. Oh man, that's cool. You know, I think I'll just stick to this guy here. I mean, if you had another person, like, I think this train would be better if you had another guy to go in the back of it, so that way you can just have two people driving this, you know, like it says that you can have two people in this. It looks like there's controls for both sides. Look, at least, huh? Wait a minute. Just looks like just the throttle control. Only the whistle in the front, or on the. Okay, interesting. Interesting. I think I'll just stick with this guy. Oops, placed in the wrong direction. I love how you can just break him with your fists and just place him back down. Oh man, those box cars look so beautiful with that train. Let's see, steam locomotive? Maybe. Huh. Oops, accidentally broke the book. Place it back down. Okay, let's see. What other really cool trains could I make? I mean, I want this steam locomotive right there. It looks so nice. Metro, diesel electric, gas turbine. Ooh! I want to make this one. That looks cool. I want to see what it looks like in red. Subway, handcar, drill train. Ooh, actually, I might just try to make this one. Because I feel like this would be most useful with digging out the tunnels I need. Yeah. Tender car, what does it do? Carries up to 27 stacks of items. Interact to open inventory. I guess that's for, actually, what's the whole point of the tender car if these trains aren't even powered at all? Okay. Huh. Let's see. I guess the next thing I'll do on next stream will be not to make more box cars, but to make some nice black open coal cars. Oh man, those would be so nice on this train. And also, Let's see. Where is it? Ah, to make a drill train. Alright, thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to stream later tonight for Fortnite Family Friday night, because it is Friday. So thank you all so much for watching me play some Minecraft and showcase this really awesome train add-on. There's another one I'll showcase tomorrow, probably, on a creative world, probably, that I also like, that just got an update today. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you all. This is Captain Obvious, 1000% Fun Gaming. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, 55% Truth, and follow me on Twitch. I love you all.